and to Victor Victoria. Please be reminded that the unauthorized use of photographic, video, and audio recording devices is prohibited by law. Also at this performance, the orchestra is under the direction of Joseph Dalkin.
That's so bad.
At this performance, the role of Victoria Grant, usually played by Judy Andrews, will be played by Liza Minnelli.
Will be played by Gladys Midlap.
Seduces men like Paris does en masse. The streets of Pégal, the bars of Léon, the brasseries and the cafes of Montparnasse, the cabarets and bistros where the writer or artiste goes are as much a part of Paris as La Tour Eiffel. The restaurants full of purists, the nightclubs for the tourists, we have those in abundance as well. Paris can be a dangerous affair. She offers far more folly than the Folie Bergère. For sheer sophistication plus some higher education, the smarter set can't wait to step this way. For here at Club Chez Louis, as you're all about to see, we'll tell you straight why gay Mary is gay. Paris by night, Paris la nuit, seduces us in ways we don't expect to be. She has magic from which even a Houdini can't be free. 'Cause Paris by night has mystery that's haunted us and taunted us through history. Shady secrets, she is all too aware we long to share. That's why it is, I guess, we all adore her and hunger to explore her hidden charms. She fools us all because she's so capricious, but nothing's more delicious than to sleep in her arms. For Paris by night's the only way to realize that all in all it's nighttime, not the day, that sets her apart, wins every heart, and makes all our dreams take flight. There's no truth you can't find in Mary by night. I guess we all adore her and hunger to explore her hidden charms. She fools us all because she's so capricious, but nothing's more delicious than to sleep in her arms. For Paris by night you can't condemn. They say she's really at her best from 2 to 6 a.m. Say, pray she's sublime. Nighttime's the time when all of our dreams take flight. There's no dream you can't find.
Star of stage, screen, and an occasional circus. Take a bow, darling.
Of yours, Shirley.
Oh, and speaking of the circus, aren't you Richard DiNardo, the well-known trapeze artist?
Careful, Toddy.
You know, you're really not very funny, so why don't you just piss off?
You know, you really should be ashamed of yourself bringing your sweet old mother to a place like this.
Why? Toddy, apologize at once.
Why, isn't she his mother?
I will not be insulted this way. We're leaving at once. Come on. You're
I'll be by to pick up my things.
Yes, well, if you're not up to climbing the stairs, I'll be more than happy to throw them out the window.
Listen, Toddy, just because you had a spat with Richard, that gives you no right to insult my customer.
Oh, come. They've been insulted so many times, they'd be insulted if I didn't insult them.
I warn you, if you do that again, I will fire you, in spite of your vaudeville. No. Pardon, monsieur.
Excuse me. Sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
May I?
Be my guest.
Grigor, be a dear and drum up a nice cup of hot cocoa for this lady and put a stiff shot of brandy in it to put it on his feet.
The brandy's easy, but I may have to arm wrestle Madame Roger for the cocoa.
You'll lose.
I'll cheat.
You'll still lose. You were saying, mademoiselle.
Madame. I was?
Yes. You got as far as, oh, but.
Oh, well,
Would it be less traumatic if I voiced it for you?
well, if you can.
Well, I could probably come close. Let's see. Oh, but I'm broke. And I came in here because I'm cold and hungry. And I have no place to stay. Have I left anything out? Madame Roger.
Oh, here. Let me give you a hand. Yes. What did she say?
We never know what she says. But somehow we always seem to know what she means.
Good evening.
Allow me to introduce Monsieur Henri Levis, the proprietor of this Gothic establishment.
How do you do?
Madame
Grant.
is from...
Saskatchewan.
And you and Tommy are old friends, no?
Yes. No. Madame Grant is hypoglycemic. Sometimes it's necessary to eat something with a lot of sugar in it.
May I ask how long you intend to stay at Paris?
Well, actually, I was hoping to get a job.
Really? What kind of job?
Singing?
Oh, you're a singer.
Yes.
Yes, as a matter of fact, she's a very good singer.
I'd be happy to sing for you.
Yes, I'm sure you would. But first, however, there's the small matter of the bill.
The bill?
Oh, I'll take care of that.
With what? Your bargain is already far more than I paid you in a year.
Excuse me. But 123 francs for a cup of hot cocoa?
No, of course not. I'm not a highwayman. The cocoa is on the house. Let's call it an even 100 francs for the 20-year-old brandy.
Oh, for God's sake! Whatever happened to Henri Levis, the take-a-chance entrepreneur who threw caution to the wind? Why, just this morning I was speaking to Madame Grant's agent about arranging an audition.
Oh, agent?
Andre Cassell.
Andre Cassell?
Andre. Cassell.
Yes. I spent Christmas with Andre. Perhaps I can get him to reduce his commission.
Who said anything about commission?
Well, of course, on the other hand, if there's no audition, I guess you could explain to Monsieur Cassell...
No. Really, Tommy. If Monsieur Cassell wishes you to audition for me, madame, be my guest.
Now?
Yes, why not?
Well, I have my music, but I don't play.
Oh, allow me.
Thank you. I'm not exactly sure what it is that you have in mind, but this should give you a good picture of my range.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. The music critic from Der Spiegel described me as a cross between a mezzo-soprano and Paul Robeson.
Trust me.
Good. My heart will always be in Saskatchewan.
Thank you!
As you can tell, monsieur, I have a semi-legitimate voice.
Yes, well, you see, if I was looking, I'd be looking for something semi-illegitimate.
Yeah, well, I dance a little bit too, and I'm sure with enough practice I can...
Lady, that's like a nun saying, with a little practice, I could be a prostitute.
I mean, it has to come naturally.
That is so right. And in some professions, practice is a minor consideration. I find it hard to believe that Andre Cassell would even consider having you audition for me.
He didn't.
But you said he
I lied. And despite what you think, Monsieur
Labite.
Yes, easy for you to say. There are still some professions where practice does indeed make perfect.
Oh, for instance.
For instance, Saskatchewan. I know. Filthy kitchen.
Stop it! That is the last straw! You're fired!
You can't fire me.
Oh, no, why not?
I can't afford it.
Tony?
Oh, very well.
Yes, and until you pay your bar bill, you're forbidden to set foot in St. Louis. If you do, I'll have you thrown out.
Oh, don't make it sound like such a threat. Being thrown out of this place is slightly better than being thrown out of a leper colony.
Out! Get out! Get out! I'll get you, Tommy!
Madame Grant!
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, come on.
Where are we going?
Up.
What's up?
My flat.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. You're a very nice man, but I don't...
Oh, relax. I'm gay.
Oh, thank God. That's the nicest thing anybody said to me all day. Lead on, McDuff.
With pleasure. But isn't the correct quote? Light on, McDuff.
I guess that depends on whether you'd rather be led or laid.
It's not much, but it's cozy. And with a little luck, I think I can drum up a nice cup of strong tea.
Oh, the quickest route to a mezzo-soprano's cold heart. Look up, that's you.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm catching a cold. Get out of those wet clothes.
Okay. Can I ask you a personal question?
How long have I been gay?
No. How long have you been a hypochondriac?
What makes you think I'm a hypochondriac?
It's an educated guess. My ex-husband was. The day we got married, he broke out in shingles. And the day we got separated, he was also perforated. The day we got divorced, he sneezed and lost all the hair on his body.
Oh, mon Dieu.
I'll say. You should gargle.
Oh, good idea. What's a Saskatchewan soprano doing in Paris?
Well, I was touring with the Saskatchewan Light Opera Touring Company. Good.
Ah.
Why not? Are you spreading germs?
And what happened to the Saskatchewan Touring Light Opera Company?
Well, I guess you could say the producer took French leave with the bankroll. You got a leak.
Oh.
God bless you. You know, you should stay in bed and force liquids.
It's only a cold.
Yeah, but a cold today could be pneumonia tomorrow.
Are you sure your husband was a hypochondriac before he married you?
You know what I'm going to do? As soon as my clothes dry, I'm going to try and sneak back into my hotel room.
Yes. We'll solve everything in the morning. Right now, you are going to put on some pajamas and get into bed.
Which bed?
Well, you're welcome to the sofa, but you have my word, this is infinitely more comfortable and just as safe. Oh, here, these are for you.
Thank you.
Sir,
Can I use your bathroom?
as much as you like.
Thank you.
Hey, how's the tea?
Oh, my head's almost as good as the brandy.
If it's of any interest, I always keep a spare toothbrush in the medicine cabinet next to the spare toothpaste.
You know, I'd probably sleep better if I knew your name.
Carol Todd. Toddy to the friends who share my toothbrush and sleep in my bed. What do your friends call you?
Victoria.
Never Vicky.
Never twice. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, dear. There is nothing more inconvenient than an old queen with a head cold. I think I have a temperature.
No, I think you need a fever. Everybody has a temperature, unless they're dead. Thanks.
Oh, sure. Oh, you look better in Richard's pajamas than he does. Of course, he looks better out of them.
Who's Richard?
Someone who used to stay here from time to time.
Were you in love with him?
From time to time.
Oh, you got another leak.
Yeah.
I don't mean to pry, but if you had your brothers, wouldn't you rather be
Normal.
straight?
If I had my brothers, which I don't, but if I did, I'd rather be you.
Me?
Like you would be just fine.
Yeah, I guess I can relate to that. Boy, there have been times in my life when I wished I was a man.
Why, for heaven's sake?
Why? Johnny, come on, it's a man's world. A woman doesn't stand a chance out there. Look at all the great, wonderful things that men get to do, women never get to do.
Like what, for example?
All right, you name me one great female artist.
Mary Cassatt.
That's one woman. All right, one great female scientist.
Madame Curie.
One woman. All right, heavyweight champion of the world.
My mother.
Bless you.
Oh, yes. Definitely a fever.
You better just get into bed, you know?
Yes. Oh, but you want to know what I think?
Yes, darling. I would love to know what you think.
I think that for my money, you would make a damned attractive man.
Really?
Trust me. Oh, speaking of my money, hello, Richard.
Well. I can see it didn't take you very long.
Oh, boy.
Richard, can't this wait until tomorrow?
No. We're on our way to Monte Carlo, and I've come by to pick up my clothes. So take them off, buddy.
Beg your pardon.
I'm particular about who wears my pajamas.
Really? Since when?
Look. Are you going to take them off? Or am I?
Richard, I'll make you a deal. Forget the pajamas, and I'll forget the money you owe me.
I don't owe you a thing. You pathetic old faggot.
Hey. Oh. Yeah! You get back and
Broke my nose.
Oh, next time, you just pick on somebody your own size.
I'll get you for this, Toddy.
I'll get out.
Where did you learn to throw a punch like that?
Sister Clementine. Toddy. Was that Richard?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh, what a terrible man.
Well, he was jealous. He thought that you were my new lover.
He didn't.
Mm-hmm.
God, he thought I was a man.
Yes, he really did.
You know, if he'd have seen me in the Saskatchewan polish, he'd have known I wasn't a man. I was fabulous. I played Jeanette in the gold dress. I had this white dress and the high kicks. Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh, my God.
What?
Victoria, I've just had the most incredible idea.
What?
You said you wanted to be a man.
No, I said that there were times when... What did I say?
Well, here's your chance. What an inspiration! Europe's greatest female impersonator.
Who?
You.
Me?
You'll be a star. You'll be bigger than Garbo and Dietrich by Baum. Trust me. If fate is kind, you could be Mr. Get and Chevalier combined. Trust me. The trick for a drag queen is trying to act like a woman, which very few can. But the fact is, a drag queen's a man.
Yeah, I know. Tell me what's that.
You're not a man.
That's correct.
You're a woman they'll think is a man. What a plan! Trust me.
Wait a minute, are you serious?
Now, being a girl, they all think is a man sets their minds in a whirl. Trust me, no, trust me. All you have to do for the dream to come true is go out there and be what you are, and we'll make you a world-famous star.
Wait a minute. You're delirious.
Okay, lower your voice.
You're delirious.
Lower. You're delirious. Caruso, not Charlie Upton.
Charlie who? Charlie, get in bed.
Good. When you get angry, it lowers naturally. Think angry. Look, you don't have to do anything new. Simply do what you do when you're you. And the audience won't have a clue. It's true. So, for your plan
My plan.
to succeed, and it can, they must think you're a man. Trust me. Trust me. If you're a man,
I'm not a man.
you'll be the greatest star since show business began.
No.
Trust me. Trust me. The beauty of this is, like all great ideas, it's as simple can be. And we'll have each other to thank. For our penthouse that is yours, say. It's the free ride to the bank. Not if you trust me. Trust me. Trust me, Victoria. It will work.
Daddy, it will not work.
People believe what they see.
No.
And tomorrow afternoon, Andre Cassell is going to meet Europe's greatest female impersonator.
Andre Cassell. Andre Cassell is the bigger producer agent in all of France and all of Paris and all of the world. Now, wait a minute. Okay, if I'm the greatest, now listen, if I'm the greatest, why hasn't he heard of it?
You're the greatest, but you're unknown outside of Poland.
Poland.
Yes, you are Count Victor Brzezinski, a Polish aristocrat. Your family disowned you when they discovered you again. We met in Warsaw, fell in love, and I brought you to Paris.
Ah, that's perfect. That's just perfect. We're gonna get arrested. Arrested. Sit down, listen to me. Look, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. You have to teach me every move, every gesture. I'm not very good at this old toddy. Come on, this cannot fail.
Trust
to get both of us dumped in some grim Paris jail. Trust me. Oh, Toddy, trust me. You don't drag that for me. It'll be tricky. Yep, I'll do 20 years in the Bastille.
My proposal is not that bizarre. At Cassell, you become a huge star. It's about who they think that you are.
All right, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Hold it. What's wrong? What's right? A woman impersonating a man. impersonating a woman?
Darling, to convince an audience that an illusion is real, the magician creates a plausible diversion.
Count Krashinsky is our plausible diversion.
No, it won't work. It'll never work. No audience is that gullible. They'll know he's a phony.
Exactly.
What?
They'll know he's a phony.
Uh-oh.
Trust me. Yes, and you put a chair upside down on your head and declare that you were one of my reindeer. dear Francis, wasn't it?
You don't recall. What can I do for you, old friend?
Actually, it's more of what I can do for you, old friend. Andre, allow me to introduce Europe's greatest female impersonator, Count Victor Brzezinski.
Sir?
Count.
1, 2. Well, Toddy, old friend, what say we adjourn to my office and discuss the Count's future in show business?
I say, by all means, old friend.
By all means, old friend.
Ronald?
Hello. Bye-bye.
That's better now. We can't understand your questions if you all talk at once. And if Monsieur Cassan and Mr. Todd can't understand your questions, they can't answer them, can they? No, so please, one at a time.
Mr. Todd, is it true that you were the one who discovered the Count? In Poland, he's known as Victor.
I rarely count.
Steve, you discovered Victor, Monsieur Todd.
Victor was already a major star in Poland.
On a personal level, Victor and I met and became friends. Professionally speaking, my old friend Cassell deserves all the credit.
Does Victor speak French? He sounds more English than Polish.
Well, he was educated in England, and he lived there for a number of years before returning to Poland. What did he do in England? He was a waitress.
You mean waiter?
What?
You said waitress.
I did?
Yes.
Oh, well, he knew that waitresses earn more money in tips. Especially if they have great legs.
And Victor has great legs.
Oh, sensational. Our lady Dietrich saw them. She's been wearing trousers ever since. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really
All right, take Toddy's word for it. Come to the show tonight and see for yourself. When I step above this stage and announce to Cassel's faithful and discerning patrons. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a dominant parent, Madame Messieurs, it is with great pleasure that I announce for your great pleasure the most truly sensational and unique talent of this century. Direct from Poland, a Polish national treasure, the one, the only, Victor!
No one has loved it like this lady has. Later, he travels around the world. You only see her when they're playing this music. That's why she's a single spring to love and Jack and the rest of to give her a chance.
Baby, won't you play me the jazz? Baby, answer ever less. Yeah. I tell you, and it's really something to hear. I can't sit still when there's that rhythm song. Yeah, oh, so, baby, jazz, baby, what's holding my soul together? Oh,
I don't believe it's a guy.
That's crazy. They wouldn't dare say it's a guy today.
Isn't.
Isn't? That's a felonious attempt to defrock the public.
Either way, you gotta admit he sure is beautiful. That's because he's not a he, he's beautiful because he's a she.
Well, geez, you don't have to get so steamed about it. You act like you were falling in love or something.
Come on. Norma.
You got your motor running.
Don't be ridiculous. I gotta admit, he sure got my motor running. Is this some kind of conspiracy?
King Marsha, Andre Cassell. I'm so glad you could make it. Come, I'll take you backstage and introduce you to Monsieur Victor.
Watch it. He's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Hit that voice. Do you believe those high notes?
He's a phony.
What makes you say that?
He's Polish. Why doesn't he have an accent?
According to Tommy, he was educated in England, where he worked as a waitress. Can you believe it? With legs like that, why not? You know, everything we know about him is according to Toddy.
The thing of it, darling. When did Tommy go to Poland?
Why was such a gorgeous, talented creature as the Count once set up housekeeping with an old curmudgeon like Toddy?
He's a count. I'm Greta Garbo.
Well, Greta, whatever he is, I think he is divine. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. For those of you without transportation, after the reception, there will be cars at the stage door waiting to take you to the party. Oh, Victor! Here comes Andre with King Marchand.
King? Oh my God, King of what?
Well, among other things, he owns the most successful nightclub in Chicago.
Yeah, and the other things?
Gangster would be an appropriate designation, and he's quite the ladies' man, so watch your step.
Don't worry, I'm safe. Don't forget, I'm a man.
Don't you forget.
Victor, allow me to introduce King Marsha.
How do you do?
Some grip you got there. I'm Norma Cassidy. You were grand. When you took off that wig, I just couldn't believe you were a man. He still doesn't.
And may I introduce Monsieur Todd?
It's a pleasure. Thank you, Miss Castle. Enchanted.
Me too.
Well, what do you think of my new star?
He thinks he's a phony.
I think you're very talented.
Yeah, but he doesn't think you're a man.
I'll tell him what I think. Norma,
Yeah?
mingle.
Mingle, Mr. Todd?
Miss Cassidy, Victor's performance excluded, mingling with you may well prove to be the high point of the evening.
Oh, I just love Frenchmen.
Oh, so do I.
You were saying, Monsieur Marchand.
I just find it hard to believe that you're a man.
Really? Why? Because you found me attractive as a woman?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Well, it happens frequently.
Not to me.
But it just goes to prove the old adage, doesn't it? There's always a first time.
I don't think so.
Well, excuse me.
Oh, no. I'm Henri Lavis. I'm the... I am the proprietor of the Chez Louis. Of course, you've heard of it.
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Of course. But you've never been there.
Ah, yes.
You have?
No. Yes. I have. Never been there.
Whether you have or not, it might bring on.
La Beast.
Sorry.
How are you, my friend?
How did you get in without an invitation?
No. Sorry. I have an invitation.
Oh, no, my friend. What you have is a mistake.
I won't forget this story.
Yes, I'm counting on it.
That was too close. Just don't leave me alone like that. Don't.
Would you please excuse me? We have to be going.
We do?
I have an early golf game.
Since when?
Now, tell me, you play.
Oh, yes, occasionally.
What's your handicap?
being gay. What's yours?
Giselle, tell me, how did you discover Monsieur Victor?
Came into my theater and hit an E flat. Full voice.
I've never heard of a man being able to sing that high.
Well, you're a gambling man, Monsieur Mushnout. Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager on that.
How small?
Say 1,000 francs?
Let's make it interesting, shall we? Say 10,000.
Oh, no. No.
I thought so.
Let's make it 20,000, shall we?
Thanks. My regards to Victor and tell her that I look forward to seeing Would you please tell Victor I look forward to seeing the show again? I'll be happy to tell her. Good night. Bonsoir.
I'm really sorry. We can't come to the party.
Well, it certainly won't be the same without you, Miss Cassidy.
Oh, Norma.
Until we meet again, Norma.
Real soon, I hope.
Norma!
Keep your pants on. Bonjour, Mr.
Bonjour, Norma. Are you all right?
Where's Lapice?
He's gone with the others.
Tony, did you see the look on his face when I had that nose? I'm sorry I did that. Damn! King Marchand for goading me into that.
What do you think of King Marchand?
I think King Marchand is an arrogant, conceited, self-conscious...
I think I could fall in love with him.
I think I could too.
I'll bet you 10 francs he cancels this golf game and shows up at the party.
Why would you say that?
Because he's smitten.
Oh, smitten.
Yes, which means he's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Trust me. Oh, his manhood's at stake. There's no telling what lengths he'll go to prove that you're a fraud.
Really?
Now, finish getting ready. And I'll make sure the evil Lapice isn't lurking by the stage door. I know what you're thinking. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why not? Look who's coming. You owe me 10 francs.
I never took you that.
That's because you knew you'd lose.
Ah, King Marshal, I'm so glad you changed your mind.
It's quite late. Monsieur Marchand, what happened to your golf game?
Oh, he canceled it. What are you saying?
I'm flat.
It's supposed to rain.
Alone, he'd rather be here.
What's he
Oh,
doing?
we need a dinner, Mr. John.
Yes, so it would seem, Miss Cassidy. Would you care
Oh,
for
I
a drink? Well, looks like Norma's in for a big surprise, huh?
What makes you say that?
Well, listen, Mr. Todd,
what?
You're not going to help me out with this, right?
Right.
Is he homosexual?
Well, isn't that something that you should ask Mr. Todd?
Are you lovers?
If you mean do we love each other, yes. Do we, cohabit? Yes. Do we have sex?
Forget it.
You don't want to know?
No.
Why, because the idea of two men...
No, because I'm still not convinced that you're really a man.
Oh, shush. Obviously, you're preoccupied with stereotypes. I think it's as simple as you're one kind of a man. I'm another.
And what kind of a man are you?
The kind that doesn't have to prove it to myself or anybody else.
You gotta be kidding. You're a queen?
Well, we prefer gay.
Oh, but you're so attractive. Oh, it seems like such a waste.
Trust me, it's not wasted.
Oh, shame on you. You know, I bet the right woman could reform you.
Well, I suppose anything's possible. Who knows, the right woman might even reform you.
Never!
Remarkable, you took the words right out of my mouth. I'm sorry, Norma, my tangle's a little rusty. But I'll lay 8 to 5. You count. Great
Oh,
tangle.
yeah, great. Come on, Count. Queen still thinks you're a dame. Let's show him.
Miss Cassidy.
Yeah, I mean, it's very... I'll tell you later.
I know he's supposed to protect you, but does he have to stay in the same street with us? I mean, I keep expecting him to break in while we're making love.
Darby, he'd only do that if he heard something unusual.
Oh, like what?
Oh, like if I get excited.
No!
I get you anything, boss?
Oh, Tommy! When did we move?
During the dress rehearsal.
What a kind of flop.
Well, we would have ordered a sumptuous meal, charged it to room service, drunk the champagne, compliments of the management.
Yeah, and jumped out the window.
Which is why I chose a 3-star hotel and specifically requested accommodations above the 3rd floor. Yeah.
Are you coming to bed?
Yeah. The bathroom is a religious experience.
Nothing personal, but when do you think we'll be able to afford another bedroom?
Well, as soon as we're sure you're not just a flash in the pan.
Oh, my God!
Besides, 1 bedroom, 1 bed promotes the illusion that we're lovers.
Yeah, well, if we decide to live apart, one of us can set up housekeeping in the bidet.
To Victor, long may he reign.
Yeah, long enough to pay the rent.
Oh, it's so romantic.
Not really. Just about how attractive he is, how beautiful and intense his eyes are. I wouldn't mind spending a week on a desert island with him. No, he's scarcely crossed my mind. How about you?
Pretty much along the same lines. Except I fantasized 3 weeks on a desert island.
You know something? Pretending to be a man has its disadvantages.
Ah, my dear Count, you just said a cotton-picking mouthful. Indicating that you were still up. I thought I'd come over and pay my respects. And perhaps borrow a cup of sugar?
I'm sorry if things got a little noisy. Miss Cassidy was having a night, sir.
Oh dear. Well, good night. And tell Miss Cassidy I wish her pleasant dreams. Good night, Mr. Bernstein.
Good night, Mr. Todd.
Love your ensemble.
Well, what do you know? Next door, huh?
Pookie!
It's my room! Well, who would you least expect to be our next door neighbors?
King Marchand and his bleached blonde road stop.
Close, you left out Mr. Bernstein. Mr. Bernstein, the sturdy bodyguard with the puppy dog eyes.
Wait, Toddy, you're kidding? They're next door? They're next door to us? You mean King Marchand and I don't really...
Only inches apart. But as my dear old grandmother Todd used to say, in matters of sexual proximity, an inch is as good as a mile.
Damn it. I spent my whole life looking for Prince Charming, and when I decide I'm better off being a man who moves in next door.
Well, another thing my dear old grandmother Todd used to say, to come to bed after I'm asleep, warm your feet.
Two more feet coming up. My heart is living next door. My mind is living next door. I think I'm in an unfixable fix. My heart and my mind are in 626. So why am I in 624? No question, he's a most attractive guy. The trouble is, so am I. I finally found him, but he doesn't know. I'm so filled with feelings, but they mustn't show. I am so close to heaven, but living in hell. I want the world to know, but who can I tell? Now, Mr. Perfect, that I'm on my own. I'll welcome each morning, but wake up alone. It's all shrouded in mystery, but clear as a bell. I want the world to know. Who can I tell? I mustn't share the secret. It's a secret I must keep. When can I bring my dream to life? Only in my sleep. I carry him with me, although we're apart. I'm not in his arms yet, but he's in my heart. Though I don't even know him, I know him so well. I want the world to know. Who can I tell? When can I bring my dream to life? Only in my sleep. I carry him with me, although we're apart. I'm not in his arms yet, but he's in my heart. Though I don't even know him,
Sing what is I have your true costume. You are going to love it.
Oh, Toddy, that's so... You know something, even when I was a second-rate hooker, I could afford a maid.
Yes, a maid who could swear that you are a second-rate hooker and not a first-class imposter.
Well, look, you trust my dressmaker.
Yes, and he trusts me not to reveal certain things that would embarrass his wife and 6 children.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Shame is an unhappy emotion invented by the pious in order to exploit the human race.
Who said that?
I said that.
Johnny, you don't believe in shame?
I believe in happiness.
Thinks he can just push me around and he thinks I'm just going to hop on the next boat with his stinks and that'll be the end of that.
You're going to miss your boat.
Yeah, well, ain't that just too bad?
Is it?
Is it? Mr. Cassidy, little spoiled Nova, isn't going to take this one lying down.
Of course isn't going to like this.
Yeah, well, as Eve said to Adam in the Garden of Eden, if you don't like apples, stop kidding! I hate to bust it on you like this. Oh! Harder name, boy. Shut up! King is running me out of town because I gave him a bad time about you.
Norma,
I'll be up a minute. He's got the hots for you. But he's convinced you're a woman. He just can't face that maybe he's got a problem. That maybe he really likes guys. So he can't get it up with me. So he ships me off to Chicago.
Norma!
I'm just saying goodbye. No hard feelings. Because you're a guy, right? Even if you're queer. Gay, I mean, it's not like I'm losing out to some carnivorean female, right?
Norma!
Oh, right! Oh, if you ever change your preferences.
You'll be the first to know.
Chicago. I'm in the book. Out of my way, pheasant!
Gonna have dinner with her. With him tonight. So what's the big deal? It's not a big deal, all right? All right. Why am I shy as a spotty-faced kid at a high school prom? Why? I'll tell you why. Because I don't know where this crazy dame, this Victor guy, whoever he is coming from. That's why. I'm a guy who knows himself, so I really don't give a damn. I never could be in love with a man. But what if I am? I mean, me? No, guy. If I know that I'm not, what's the problem I've got? Why do I feel this way? The only logical answer is that he's a dame. I know that I'm right. I can tell from the way that I feel. Yeah. So maybe the way to play it is to go along with the game. If for some dumb reason I'm wrong, is it such a big deal? Yeah. I've never been wrong about dates, not once in my life. If I had been, you can bet I'd be stuck with a wife. But not me, not King. My life has been one sweet, perpetual flame. I've played so many games, abandoned lanes with loads of dames, and I've landed the plane for each day who claims I'm Victor. But now, at last, I'm in love I am down. Or maybe I should face the music. Give up days like Maeve and Margot. Take on board this strange new cargo. Did a fellow fancy Iago? And take Victor to Chicago, and we'll see what happens then. When I'm out with him, and 8 or 10 of the world's no question most obnoxious men. I'd like you to meet my beautiful boyfriend, Victor. Out of town, out at the stadium. How would it look? Out at the racetrack, they could just see. Out at the ballpark, Tony Palermo, give me the eye. When I waltz in with a guy. Of all God's gorgeous creatures who play tag with my libido, I have to pick the queen of drag, the dresses in a tuxedo. I'd like you to meet my lover, not Norma, Victor. What would they think out in the golf? What would they say down at the nightclub? Here's what they'd say at Guido's Steakhouse. The moment we were seen. Hey, did you guys know that King Marchand was a queen? It's a trick and a trap. I'm not taking the rap for a crime I didn't do. I've got to make certain that he's a she. If I don't, my nightmares could end up true. There's only one way to find out for sure, but I haven't got the guts to try. Or have I? If I'm right, I'm a party guy. If I'm wrong, I think I'll die. But yes, I guess I gotta do it. Hell, there isn't that much to it. I can't sit here one more minute, let time go by. I need to put an end to all this now, and why? I need to know, like most guys, need an alibi. I'll go myself. I just can't ask a private eye. Is the girl I'm in love with a guy?
Boys?
Yeah, this is Mr. Bernstein. There any messages? He did. A few minutes ago. Okay. Thanks. Oh, shit.
Come on, you better hurry. We only have 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yes, this is Mr. Todd. Are there any messages? Thank you. Would you please bring Mr. Marchand sweet? Won't you play?
Oh, shit.
Well, you'll never guess how King Marchand wants to take us after dinner.
But if I won't guess, I think you better tell me.
Chez Louis.
Oh, Charlie, I hate to be a party pooper, but I think that's a really bad idea.
Oh, it's not such a bad idea. You're the toast of Paris. LaBeast will be too busy groveling to recognize you. Besides, LaBeast owes me a good grovel. Bonsoir. See you downstairs? Won't you play me just baby, it's your Yes, Mr. Marchand, sweet, please. Oh, Charlie, see you in the lobby in 2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes! Oh, bless you. Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
I worry more about answers than questions.
Well, it's quite obvious that Mr. Bernstein is on hand to ensure your continued good health.
That's not a question.
Why is he sitting all the way over there?
Strategic.
Broader field of vision, clearer field of thought.
You must have been in the Army.
Once or twice, yes. Do you mind if I join him? He looks so lonely over there.
No, I don't mind.
Well, I promise not to inhibit his field of thought.
Encouraging.
May I buy you a drink, Mr. Bernstein?
Coffee.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely happy and honored to have with us tonight one of the truly great entertainers of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toast of Paris, Victor! Perhaps she will honor us. Excuse me. Perhaps he will honor us with a song. Say, an old Saskatchewan love medley.
No, he's guessing.
What do I do?
Pull yourself together and act like a man.
Here they are.
Trust me.
Right.
You,
And me, with the kind of people other people would like to be.
Maestro, a little strolling.
Sing.
One
out picture behold are glad to see, and we don't care that tomorrow comes with no guarantee. We need each other for company. And come one day, you and me will stay together year after year.
Tell us what we might do.
That's why we're you. Walk this way.
All right.
I taught him everything he knows.
That's why he has so little left.
Oh, look at him on that one.
Twice.
May I have this dance? Oh, I'm sorry. You're on your own, kiddo. Take it.
And hunger to explore her.
to the leaves in her arms. For parents find that the only way to realize that all in all it's nighttime, not the day that sets her apart, wins every heart, and makes all our dreams take flight. There's no dream you can't find in Paris, Harry by
Oh. Gosh. Sorry, guys. Okay. Squash. Look, I know what you're thinking. No, you don't. If a guy like you has the guts to admit he's gay, so can I. I know you and the Count are going to be very happy.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just this trip to Paris is turning out to be a little more bizarre than usual.
Thanks a lot.
Not you. Not you.
Why not me? A woman impersonating a man impersonating a woman.
Well, now you can stop, Tess.
What if I don't want to stop? Look, I'm a big star now. You know?
I have that.
Yeah. And something much more, too. For the first time in my life, I feel emancipated.
Emancipated?
Yeah, my own man, so to speak. You can relate to that.
I gotta be honest with you, right now I'm having a tough time relating to anything.
Do you think it would be fair of me to ask you to give up your job?
It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, but you expect me to give up mine.
Well, there's a big difference. I'm not pretending to be somebody else. Now, what if the shoe was on the other foot? What if you were the man and I was the woman pretending to be a man? Love is a two-way street. I can't believe I said that.
What do we do?
Well, to be honest,
Always.
I could never live like that.
Why? Because you were afraid that people would think you were in love with a man. Well, we got a problem.
I guess we could.
What we have here is almost a love song. I'm perfect for you. You're perfect for me. Everything they say about we have in profusion. The same sense of humor. A romance more than mere illusion.
So why are we almost a love song? Why aren't we the song of the eve? Does the moment go by?
Are we frightened to try?
If we are, more's the pity.
Oh, the idea seems too pretty to be almost a love song.
You owe me a love So where is my love song, my
Maybe it's for the best.
That's as bad as love is a two-way street.
You know something, sooner or later, I'd probably ask her to stop being a gangster. Because I was worried that everybody would think that I was
I
wrong.
was not a gangster.
Just a businessman with a bodyguard.
A businessman who does business with gangsters had better have a bodyguard or he's out of business.
You're a businessman doing business with gangsters and claiming he's not a gangster sounds an awful lot like the kind of act I do. Darling, I think we're both pretenders. I don't think it's a good basis for a relationship. But it was fun. Fun that lasted.
One thing's clear here.
It's clear.
We're almost
a love song.
She's so good for me.
I'm no good for him.
I'm no good for her.
Perfect for me. I mentioned somebody.
I saw someone
who'd look at things my way.
we travel life's highway.
Whatever the weather.
But I wonder whether the two of us should be together.
So why are we almost a love song?
Are we a love
Why are we the song of the year?
Not a good one, I fear. Will the moment go by?
Am I frightened to try?
Mustn't lose her if I do. That is tragic. She and I have too much magic.
To be almost a love
Now
song.
I might as well face it.
You are the love
I could
song.
never replace
So,
it.
where is my love song?
You slept with her.
Yes,
But it wasn't great?
it's sensational.
Then what are you doing here?
Yes, cold feet.
Factually or figuratively?
Both?
Mr. Bernstein. Oh, good evening. Come in, come in.
Good evening, Mr. Todd.
Champagne.
Don't mind if I do.
What, do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I have something to tell you.
I'm all ears. I'm gay. Oh, be still my heart. Does your boss know?
I just told him.
And how do you feel, Mr. Bernstein, now that you've finally hoisted your true colors?
Scared, I guess.
Naturally.
And sort of like it's my birthday.
That's because in a way it is. Oh, speak of the devil.
Where is she?
Upstairs.
She?
It's a long and complicated story. How long have you been?
You know, I can't remember when I wasn't, you know. But I know you 15 years. You were an All-American center for Notre Dame.
A center.
Sorry.
Happy birthday, Mr. Bernstein. Call me Squash. Must I? I think we should try living here.
Your place, Emma.
Trendy travelers attend to talk of London, Paris, Rome, New York, like only they were stylish and unique. But out in the Midwest is the city I love the best. A town so smart, it's spelling start with C-H-I-C. Chic! Chicago, Illinois, is like a shiny toy. The Paris state is proud to state that it's pride and joy. The windy city, sweet and clean, That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You know, he's your partner and everything.
What's he got? Got himself another doll.
No, another guy. No,
Run that by me one more time.
King is living with a Polish fairy. Hey, where are you going?
We're all going to Paris.
Me too.
All means all.
Naturally.
You know French?
Oh, sure. I just don't speak it.
Be on the coast.
We'll drink a toast to the new lovers.
Knowing the boss, that's not going to be easy.
Knowing Victoria, I'm inclined to agree. I mean, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history.
The course of true love never did run smooth.
Mr. Bernstein, you surprise me.
We did Midsummer Night's Dream my junior year in college.
We did Hamlet.
I'll bet you were a romantic Hamlet.
No. I was a clumsy Ophelia. It's your move.
Penny.
You know something? We've had dinner every night in the hotel suite for the past 2 weeks. Darling, you know what I'd like to do? I'd love to have some, a late night bistro. Have a supper. And then go dancing.
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 Where?
Well, people usually go to dance.
Where two men usually go to dance? Like maybe the Ritz?
I'm game if you are. I'm kidding, Jack.
Don't you think I'd love to take you dancing, to buy you a beautiful gown, to take you on my arm and stroll you up the Champs-Elysees? Do you know how proud that would make me? Going out.
Out?
Yes, I'm going to get some exercise, get a little fresh air.
I'm worried about the boss.
Yes, your boss is not a happy man in love.
Is there a solution?
Not unless Victor reveals to the world that he's a woman, or King finds some way of being joyful living with a man.
Darling? Darling? Living in the shadows, hiding from the sunlight, hiding from the one light that might help to guide you, hiding from tomorrow, hiding from the day only brings this sorrow that won't go away. Wandering in the dark, living every midnight, doesn't every night of nightmares as love might. Life is full of dangers, strangers every turn, living in the shadows. You never can learn. The more you learn, the more you seek, the more you find, the more you care, the more the world is kind. One thing I can tell you, life should be your lover, help you to discover shadows, I'll never find out. I'm sorry. Can I please have Mr. Todd's suite?
Check.
A gay all-American senator who quotes Shakespeare and plays chess like a Russian master. Do I dare ask, do you cook?
I'm a great cook.
Oh. And I was about to repudiate the good fairy. She must have given herself a hernia when she made you come true. Yes?
Toddy. Hi, it's Victoria. Toddy, can I come over?
Of course. It's Victoria. She's coming over. She sounds miserable.
I better go check on the boss.
Hi.
Drink?
No, thanks.
Would you like me to ask you again? You look as though you could use one.
It's not working out.
Did you really think it would?
Yes. I hoped.
Well, it's been my experience that when it comes to affairs of the heart, hope is never enough.
Yeah. I only wanted to go dancing.
Yes, where? At the Ritz?
I know. It's not orthodox. You made me go dancing at the Ritz.
No. But two men dancing isn't really the problem.
It's not.
No, the problem is you're not really two men.
I don't want to be a man anymore.
I know. Neither do I.
Hi, Sal. Thought since I was in the neighborhood, I'd pay my old business partner a friendly visit. He's not here, Sal.
Oh, yeah? Where is he? Shacked up with the count?
He said something about the Arctic Circle.
Oh, sure. And I'm the moaning Lisa.
Now, you can tell me where your boss is? Squaws, you're going to have Juke here shoot you.
Excuse me, boss. Remember, it's my turn.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We've been so busy lately, I forget who's supposed to shoot whom.
Who? You can't say whom because there ain't no proposition in Isn't.
Annie.
What?
Is it Annie?
Proposition?
Shut up! Now, for the last time, Squash, where's your boss?
Mr. Marshall's suite, please.
Sal, I swear on my mother's grave, your mother's still alive. You kidding?
Shoot him!
Hold it. Yeah? Hello? Who's, parlaying, please? Dumb French don't even understand their own language.
The Windy City Barracuda's back.
Norma!
Stay here.
No, I'm coming with you. Wait for me.
How about it, Squash? Do I let Clam here shoot you? Personally, I think it'd be a big mistake. For who?
Whom?
Shoot hard.
Oh, yeah.
Farewell. Good to see you, Sal. What brings you to Paris?
Fairy tales.
Well, if it ain't Big Shot King Marchand, who these days maybe ought to change it to Queen.
Did someone call?
And here he is, he's the Count, and he's Mr. Todd, the Count's former lover, you know.
A bunch of queers. Two queers doth not a bunch make.
They prefer gay. If you want the truth, ask the Count.
Ask me what?
Ask him.
I already know the answer.
Norma!
You and King lovers!
Yes. Yuck! I love him very much.
Here.
Oh,
I think I'm going to throw up. Here, size What, boss? Since the mob don't like me in business with homos, I'm buying you out. You know my habits were 10 times this much? Yeah, sign it.
No, darling.
It's okay.
Don't sign it.
Darling?
Sweetheart. Jesus King, that's disgusting. A guy like you turning queer. I mean, we grew up together. That probably had something to do with it.
Norma, come here, I got a job. Get up. Now just sit down. We'll talk.
Lock the door.
Well, would anyone care for a drink? Sal, you look a mite peaked. Sal, let's see, is that short for Sally?
You're gonna regret this, King, and you, Squash. Shame on you for hanging out with a bunch of fairies.
You no good two-timing son of a bitch! He's a woman!
The beast, he was right outside that window.
Oh, fear not, dear lady. I've been prepared for this for a long time.
Honey, wait a minute. You don't understand. You saw everything, the whole kit and caboodle.
Well, I can't vouch for the kit, but the caboodle's a winner. Trust me. Hey, dinner after the show?
Love to.
Not you two. Whatever happened to the real men in this world? I might as well become a nun. Oh.
A nun?
What's wrong with that? My mother was a nun.
I would personally take you apart.
Well, go ahead, boss. He's a pansy, so he can't fight.
Shut up.
I seen him fight once.
Shut up.
Remember when he beat up the whole Michigan basketball?
Shut up! Let's go.
Welcome.
Put me through to Mr. Todd, please.
Hello.
You all right?
Yes.
That's great. You need anything, I'll be in my room.
Squash. Thanks.
Anytime, Victoria.
The more you learn, the more you seek, the more you find, the more you care, the more the world is kind. One thing I can tell you, life should be a lover. Have you to decide?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure that I announce you the world's foremost female impersonator. Also, with some sadness that I must tell you that Victor has decided to retire, and what you're about to see will be his last performance.
I've had enough Two.